two different ways. One is lengthening the breath, really stretching it out like pranayama, and following the thread of it, like we were working on the breathing, that type of thing. And then the other way is to reduce the breath. Like they say that the prana has to become vigorous. And then you want that kaivala kumbhaka, the spontaneous suspension of the breath. So that the breath becomes so fine, so subtle, that it just disappears. And so you can also work with that in the headstand. It's barely breathing at all. It's a really amazing position for that. So you can do both. You can really make it a pranayama style, or just normal, regular ujjayi, or very fine, very subtle. And it's an excellent position for working that way with that. You want to build it up. So you take your time to build the stamina, and then also, see, this is an interesting thing with that. Headstand's a perfect example of it. That you want the strength in your foundation, like it has a preparedness, and yet you don't actually use it because more weight goes on the head. But it doesn't mean that the foundation is gone. It means the foundation somehow been prepared and is sort of at the ready, but you're not really utilizing it. And it's super different than not having that foundation and then going on your head. You want to have a very active phase of working with headstand, where it's like a karate chop, that you're actively kind of pressing the earth as a way of keeping this arm bone going away from the ground. Whereas the opposite, if this just sort of is there and you're there, this tends to get worse and worse. It goes down and down. But you've got to push, and almost like a forearm balance action, where this lifts away actively. And that is the foundation of the posture, so that it's very active. And you'll see that the arms get tired, and that's good. You want to use your headstand and your shoulder stand to strengthen your arms. It will bring a lot of muscular tone and energetic awakening to do that. And that's what I also am talking about nadi cleansing, and lighting up circuitry, and clarifying your foundation in those inversions is a perfect example. That, like, when that foundation gets tired, that's lighting up the circuitry. That's like jogging it into activity. That's getting Shakti to flow there.